Lesson 18 is on writing, evaluating, and finding equivalent expressions with rational numbers. So a lot of words here, but basically we're going to be taking real life examples and writing expressions, okay? Variables, numbers, adding, subtracting, that type of stuff. And then we're going to be evaluating it by plugging in different numbers. Rational numbers include basically almost all the numbers we know. Positive, negative, whole numbers, fractions, decimals. Okay, so we're just going to be using all the tools and skills we've been learning and putting it all together. So basically what exercise 1 here says, John's father wants him to research cell phone plans and figure out which one would be least expensive for the family. Okay, so here's our cell phone plans. We can see that company A, you're going to pay a monthly fee of $70. You're going to pay $20 per phone line. You're going to pay $15 per line for unlimited text and $15 per line for internet access. And then you can see the company B and company C have their requirements. Now, all members of their family might not want identical plans. So we're going to let X represent the number of phone lines, Y represent the number of unlimited texting lines, and Z represent the number of lines that want internet access, that want data. So we want to write an expression for each of the companies, and then we'll use that expression to figure out, based on what John's family needs, how much it's going to cost. So company A, you're going to pay the $70, no matter what. Plus, because obviously we're going to keep adding the price up, they are trying to make money, we're paying $20 per phone line. So one line is 20, 2 lines is 40, 3 lines is 60, we're just multiplying. So I'm going to say 20 times X plus 15 per line for unlimited texting, so that's 15 times Y plus 15 times Z. And again, we're multiplying when I put the letter and the number, the number and the variable together, that means multiplying, okay? Because if I have 2 lines that want data, I'm going to go 15 times 2. Now, we have company B. You're going to pay $90 there, but the price per phone line is a little bit cheaper. And the price for text is a little bit cheaper, even though data is costing us a little bit more. Okay. And then company C. Now, company C, wow, you pay a big monthly fee. Plus, you're going to pay an additional $10 per phone line. But you don't have to pay for unlimited texting or unlimited internet usage or access, because that's included in this $200, which is why that's more. Okay, so we wrote an expression representing each company. Now we can look at the needs of John's family and figure out which one will be least expensive. Okay, so for the first one here, let's say 4 people want a phone line, 4 people want unlimited text, and the family needs 2 internet access lines. So remember, X is phone line, Y is text, Z is internet access. So I'm going to say 4 people on a phone line, that's X. Phone lines were X, so X equals 4. 4 people want unlimited texting, so that was Y. And 2 people in the family need internet, and that was represented by Z. Okay, so now I am going to take the expressions that we wrote on the first side and just copy it down here. Okay, so where is this coming from? Well, it's coming from the expression we wrote for company A. And now, just like we've done before, I'm going to substitute the values in for each variable. So I'm going to say 70 plus 20 times 4, because that's what X is, plus 15 times Y, Y is 4, plus 15 times Z, and Z is 2. So I'm going to have 70 plus 20 times 4 is 80, plus 15 times 4, which is 60, plus 15 times 2, which is 30. And then I'm going to add all these together. It's 100, 240. So in this situation, for what John's family wants, it would cost the family $240 a month. Now company B, again, this expression I'm writing down, it comes from what we wrote on the front page. 19 plus 15x plus 10y plus 20z. Okay, and then again, I'm going to input these values in for the variables. So I'm going to have 90 plus 15 times 4, because that's what x is, even though I'm struggling to write 4s here, plus 10 times y, which is 4, plus 20 times z, which is 2. So this is 90 plus 15 times 4, which is 60, plus 10 times 4, which is 40, plus 20 times 2, which is 40. And hopefully I got those right. Okay, so when I add all those together, that's going to work out to be $230. And then finally we have Company C. Remember, Company C was a big monthly payment, but it included a lot more stuff. So in this case, I only need to go 200 plus 10 times x, which is 4, because the rest is included. So that's 200 plus 40, so that's $240. So if this is what John's family wanted, which one would you pick to pay? Well, hopefully you would pick Company B. Why? Because Company B is the cheapest. Least expensive? I don't care, okay? Company B is the cheapest, so that's what we'd pick, okay? Now, again, of course, in real life, more is going to play into that, why pay for internet access if you're not going to have towers in your area, even though it's cheaper? And those things all come into play too, but just for now, all things are equal. We're just worried about money. All right, so let's do the same thing. Okay, so what happens when our needs change? Okay, 4 people want a phone line. Well, that's x, so x equals 4. 4 people want unlimited texting. That's y, so y equals 4. But this time, all 4 people want internet. Okay, so we're making one little switch. Instead of 2 people wanting internet, 4 people. Is it going to still be Company B? Let's see. So again, this first number here, this is coming off the front page. The expression we wrote to represent Company A. So see how that comes in handy, writing expressions, because then we can kind of change things around and figure things out from it. So this time I'm going to go 70 plus 20 times 4 plus 15 times 4 plus 15 times 4. Squeezing it in there, sorry. All right, so this is 70 plus 20 times 4 is 80, plus 15 times 4 is 60, plus 15 times 4 is 60. And when I add all of that together, that works out to be $270. Now Company B is 90 plus 15x plus 10y plus 20z. So again, substitute x, y, and z values in. So this is 90 plus 15 times 4, because that's what x is, plus 10 times 4, plus 20 times 4. All right, so then we have 90 plus 15 times 4 is 60, 10 times 4 is 40, and 20 times 4 is 80. So now when I add all this together, that works out to be 270. Okay, so now Company A and Company B are tied. All right, then maybe if this is the cheapest, we'd look into which one has the better reception, or I don't know, who gives the best deal on a phone? I don't know. Okay, but maybe Company C will come through. And this one, remember, we're only substituting in 4 for x. So we get 200 plus 40. And, well, that works out to be 240. Okay? So which one do we want to use? Company C. Why? Because it's the cheapest. We could go on and do some more examples, but I hope you're getting the idea that once you write the expressions, then we can use that information to figure out what the best deal is. And this is the information, these expressions that are written along the top here, that you're going to need for your homework.